Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream, and I'm actually going to be having like two other guests on here tonight. Very special guests. That are there to me, part of the family, and we actually going to be picking up from what we've been talking about. What we spoke about 2 days ago. That's actually going to be dealing with you know um the paradigm shift. The things that are going on around the planet. A lot of volcanoes are erupting now. It's start to be flooded out in Europe right about now. The temperatures are pretty much rising on the planet. Greenland is actually melting. 440 billion tons of ice right about now. That's a lot of stuff that's going on. They saying that the waters are going to be rising so much. It's going to be pretty much unleashed, and it's actually going to be flooding the coastlines. They saying that the people now is actually going to have to be retreating the coastlines because when these waters start rising, it's going to be really dangerous. And like I said, they already talk about climate control, which is supposed to be going on. Climate change is happening over there in Europe to the point where it's actually much more hotter than it usually be. It's a lot more hotter than what it usually be, and Europe is starting to flood out right now. So what we're seeing right now, it's a lot of things that are going on around the planet. I believe that they talking about Yellowstone volcano that erupts over here, it's going to be so disastrous that it's going to be wiping out millions of people. Literally, I'm talking about decimate a lot of the planets. So there's a lot of volcanoes erupting. One just happened over there in Hawaii. I believe it made something. I forgot what it was, but I'm gonna cover that later. But it's a lot of stuff that's just going on around the planet, and we have to keep our eyes and our ears open. Just like a prime example, look at Hurricane Dorian. And for what I've read so far, the numbers that they're putting up, they're saying that 70,000 people have literally like gone missing, or if not, like 70,000 people don't have food, clothing, and a shelter. And I believe they send us about 44 people that are actually dead right about now. But those are the numbers that they're supposed to be reporting. But they said an asteroid was supposed to miss Earth, but that's when it wound up hitting the Caribbean. So the storm wound up hitting asteroid wound up hitting the Caribbean, then the storm. Then also around the world, we have fires going on around the world. Fires in Siberia, fires in Africa, which is over there in Angola, Africa. Angola and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. There's fires over there, and there's fires over there in the Amazon. And if you look at all of those places, they are highly connected to gold. And they are knocking down the rainforest right about now. They are like taking over those lands because those places have natural resources of gold. They are highly natural resources of gold. And we've been covering these topics for like quite some time now, especially ever since like, I finally, I'm saying, word got back, for the ancestral realm that I must start talking about these things. And that's, part of the reason why I've been talking to you about this, man. Like Greenland, they lost 440 billion tons of ice down in Greenland in one summer. They lost 58.3 billion in 5 days. I believe from like July 29th to August the 4th, or if not the 3rd, they lost a lot of ice. So it's a lot of things that are going on the planet, but it appears to me and those who are around me that the planet right now is cleansing itself. The planet is really resetting itself, and we're going through a lot of changes, especially ever since this paradigm shift that's going on, this awakening goes on. That's going on the planet right now. It ties into what's happening right now. This awakening that's happening on the planet, it is causing things to like shake and rattle on the planet. And these are the times, hmm hmm
Aware of.
right,
And they think it's just propaganda what's going on in the media. Is something even more deeper than what's going on in the media. It's a reason why all this stuff is happening.
hmm yeah, yep. So that's like some of the things of like, what we've been seeing. A lot of these things are not being covered in the media, and I'm really surprised because there's an article on the New York Times, I believe it came out yesterday, if not today, saying there are volcanoes, and these are some of the most dangerous volcanoes right now in the United States, and no one is talking about it. They are not talking about a lot of these things of what we've been seeing, of what we've been seeing and what's been going on this planet. Because it's a lot, hey, what's up, KG Views? Yeah, man, it's a lot of things that's happening. Hey, Sabra Ash. A lot of things are going on, like, in some ways that can't be explained. It's happening spiritually, it's happening physically, it's happening all throughout the universe right now. Which
Peace. I got questions. It's the reason why I got my eyes closed, because I'm listening to something right now. I'm have my eyes closed for a minute, and I just need everybody to hear. All right. A lot of catastrophes are going to take place, for one. The fires are happening. Yeah, all of it has connection to gold, but there's also other things that's taking place. There is a cleansing taking place. I want to ask all of the women that are watching. The question is, how many of y'all are having premonitions and visions? And these visions are happening right now. My eyes are closed for a reason, because I'm listening to a channel. I normally don't do this, but I need to know.
she was said she does.
Right. That being said, you are an oracle. You are a healer. You came here to do some serious work here. You are one of those oracles that's being called to the forefront. What forefront? You probably know. If not, then it's being revealed to you in visions, dreams, and other lifetimes. All of this stuff is coming to you at a vast state. And you're not the only one that's on here tonight that's going through this. Some of you are scared to even come up and say, yes, it's me. Because, like any type of human trait, you don't want nobody to get you or perceive you as being weird, and you're not.
Crazy.
Or crazy. At all. You're not. It's just that now, like Fairburn said, is going to the matriarch transition. Meaning that y'all are being prepared to come across the great mother herself. Not the great male deity, but the great mother herself. Many of you called her he, disrespecting her. And instead, she created the he. If that makes sense to y'all. And from what I'm hearing, a lot of this that's going on is her doing. And for what she's saying, she played a real important key of creating this planet. And she's saying, not y'all, but y'all meaning humans are destroying it. And some of these humans are unearthly. Parasitic is what I'm hearing. This is not a joke that I'm hearing, and I'm telling y'all, she's saying a lot tonight. Have any sister on here been receiving, during her moon cycle, strong cramps, like real painful cramps? I just need to know, please, because I got my eyes closed and Brother Mouse is going to tell me who's saying yes. You been having them too? My lady said she been having strong, hurtful cramps.
Said 2 days straight.
What's going on? Y'all feeling a lot of the changes because y'all are empathic to this planet. Y'all are what they call primordial mothers that have been here from the beginning, that she brought down here to help cleanse and guide those to the right path, to reconnect to her. If that makes sense. Because I'm letting y'all sisters know she sent y'all down here for a serious purpose, because y'all are more than oracles. Y'all are sorcerers, y'all all the mother of all that stuff. Like, because she sent you down here personally herself. I mean, herself. Not his self, but herself. And she want me to tell the men, don't take it like she's knocking y'all down because y'all are part of her creation. Because some of you, if not many of you, are having the same visions. And she told me to tell y'all that she loved all her creations and all her children. And she said she's not singling none of y'all out, but she's calling towards the women that are having these pains, because they are empathic and they're very in tune with the planet and the animals and the vegetation that's going on, including the water, the land, everything that goes on with nature. The ones that are having cramps, how do y'all feel when y'all go out in nature? Do y'all feel at peace? Please let Brother Mouse know by saying yes, because I cannot see. I'm listening to what she's telling me. That's all I'm doing. I don't care if y'all think this is crazy. I do not care. I do not care.
She said, Tan Jones said, yes, and that's why I stayed home and not work. Pain is in peace.
Right. You are one of those women. You're one of those sisters. Brothers, she wanted me to tell y'all have certain things going on with y'all. Like, you're distant towards people out there, or you just cannot relate to them because your energy is protecting you from those that are negative, not right in the mind. And then you've also been verbally attacked by those that are not like you. How many of you brothers are going through that or went through that, and you kind of isolate yourself from those particular type of beings? Other than you, I know some brothers in the audiences too that's going through that or went through that, and they're like, yo, what's going on with me? It's like you can't, and it's like sometimes you don't even want to shake people's hands. It's like you got to give them a little pound, like, because something's not right with that energy. It can also be you acting like that towards certain women in your life, or you came across, because you're being protected and you're being told subconsciously not to interact with them, because you have those energy vampires out there that are also what you call in the Judeo-Christian realm incubuses and succubuses. Now, a lot of you brothers have went through and seen this and went through certain situations where it was a situation that was really difficult by looking at them in the eye or touching them or going anywhere near them. And some of you were actually were actually being enticed by women that were like that. Now, please, I'm asking y'all, before I even, cut this.
Yeah, boys, that time. Oh, no, he said something.
Please let me know if y'all went through anything like that. Anything like y'all seen also ancient civilizations that you were actually in another lifetime. Have y'all seen supernatural things happen, in visions that came true? Anything, because you're very unique. Y'all are very unique brothers that's going through this.
If you say, yes, I went through it. I've become much better at reading energy now. I'm about to go reflect to analyze every move.
You were sent by her as well. I'm letting you know that. She sent you down here too. You're closely connected to her. And you are a male. And then the thing about it, some people cannot take that. A lot of spiritual women probably cannot take that. But you are a special one. And it's not just you, because there's many of you. You just don't know what to say or how to perceive this, because it can be a scary situation. And sometimes you question. You understand, y'all? Like, y'all question. So, this is what's going on. You're going through a transformation constantly, evolving on a higher vibration. And she's telling me to stay in tune. Do not ever make yourself fall short. Because she's saying you are powerful. And she handpicked at you herself. If it was a such thing, she handpicked at you herself. Because many of you go through a lot of trials and error in your life. With family, with so-called friends or associates. Even down to siblings, however you want to call it. You went through that and you're still here and you've been trying to figure out why. And you have that high pitch ringing in your ear like I've been telling y'all, right? And she's saying, like, I've been calling you. And y'all been seeing, like, these different movies, right? Like, they have these spiritual people with it. Like, you know, they're highly spiritual and they, like, in tune with things. Like, y'all been watching these movies and they telling you who you are. Okay?
Hey, Jasmine.
She put her divine symbol on you. Put it like that. Like, it's in your spirit already. And y'all going to do a lot of DNA explosions. And what do I mean? Y'all coming across different spiritual paths and openings and awakenings, and it's hard for you to express it to those that are not like you on this path. So, I just want to give y'all that message. And she said, keep your eyes open on all of the natural disasters that are coming and that are here and that are coming right now. And she told me to say, do not be afraid, but keep your eyes open. And if y'all can, move inland if you can. Do it, because it's about to get nasty.
Yep. I did an article on my channel, and it said scientists are suggesting that we gotta retreat the coastlines. These are scientists that are saying that right now. So if they saying it, and he's getting that channel, so you know what I mean, or what's being told to him, trust me, this is not a game, because it's going to get worse. Go on.
One of the things you have to worry about is Yellowstone Park and all these volcanic eruptions that they're not planning on the news. And she then said a whole lot about stuff like that to him. And that's why he's putting it out there. And I know y'all been like wanting to know what's been going on, but he been going through these changes because she been telling him what to do. And everything he been saying, y'all can look it up and see that it's real. It's not made up. And honestly, she's calling on her children to move away out of harm's way and watch everything unfold. Because her children are the ones that's going to be protected, and that have been protected all this time, but did not know how and what the heck has been going on, because some of you done went through some hell and high water and didn't know how y'all made it out.
Somebody else said, Floyd Burns said on the channel, said Amazon fires are being started by volcano lava moving.
So I'm telling y'all, she is out there and translating and calling upon her kids to move. Where I'm telling y'all, like, just not in the coastal regions, get inland, inland, not East Coast, not West Coast. I'm telling y'all, what's happening, California is going to separate from the U.S. because it's going to be a powerful earthquake that's going to separate it, and the other parts of it is going to go underwater.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm telling you what she's saying, y'all. Like, this is not a joke. I'm not.
It's the truth.
It's
Yeah.
all my lady saying it's true. If y'all can hear her, she's saying it's true.
Yep, the movie San Andreas was even showing you that
Like, they putting this stuff in movies for a reason.
Yeah.
for a reason.
And you know, the last time I was on here, I said that they call it science fiction, but a good old associate told me years back, when did science ever become fiction?
I mean, it's really real.
Right.
Pay attention. That's when you really need to pay attention. Science fiction.
Africa is one of the places, but I don't know if y'all can hear my lady or not, but she's talking. And I was told that she cannot be shown on the screen right now, but y'all got to hear her talk because it's not time for her yet. It's not time for her yet. It's a reason to that. But if y'all can't hear her, she's going to speak up a little bit, but y'all can hear her in the background. Okay? But I'm letting y'all know everything that I'm saying, she is saying the same exact thing, and she's one of the primordial mothers and so on. She's saying the same exact thing that I'm telling you. Okay? I'm not making this up. Everything y'all been hearing what B Miles been saying lately, y'all can look it up yourself. And that's coming from some serious sources right now.
It's not to put you in fear. It's just to warn you what's going on. You need to be warned on what's going on right now so you can be prepared. You know, you can't take everybody with you. It's not what's gonna happen. If it's meant for them to go, they'll go. If it's meant for them to be saved, they'll be saved. But if it's not, they won't be. You have to look out for yourself and your family, your kids, your wives, girlfriends, whoever that's important to you that's on this path that knows what's going on actually.
I'm gonna open my eyes, right? So I just want to put that out there. Open up my eyes, and whatever y'all want to talk about, we can talk about. But I just let you know that was a message. So all you sisters, it's time for you to claim back your thrones that are being called upon. Okay, that's having those strong cramps when you're on your moon cycle. That's letting y'all know what time it is. Y'all are in tune with this planet. You're one of her children or daughters that she's been calling upon. Brothers, like I told y'all in the beginning, y'all going through certain situations with isolate yourself from the people and so on. Like, you know what I mean? That means you're one of her sons, one of her children as well, and you're highly spiritual. And then you went through, if not all of you, went through a lot of crazy situations with family, so-called friends, jobs, everything. Like, people just start nitpicking at you for no reason at these job sites, and you trying to figure out what the hell is going on. It's because they see your light and they know who you are, but you don't know who you are, if that makes sense to y'all. You know, so
Jasmine Virgo seek facts.
you know, I'm telling y'all, like, this is some real shit here, and I'm putting it out there to y'all. Like, look, this is what I'm hearing, and it's up to you either believe what is being said or you go your own route. Like, period.
Right.
And when you do go your own route, you get fucked up. Don't try to come back on his next live stream saying, "Hey, B Miles, you know that I went through this crazy shit. I don't know what the heck happened, but it happened." You know what I'm saying? Because you have the right of free will. Whatever you choose to do, that's your path. All I'm doing is just letting you know what I'm hearing. Okay? So, that's it.
Somebody said, Huna Healer said had to leave work because of constant attacks.
See? Because you got work to do here. And they know that. And you don't even belong in that type of field because you're supposed to be one with the planet. You're one of the ones, like if you ever saw the movie Avatar with the blue people, you know how the way they were in tune with their location. That's who you are supposed to be. That's why I said that's who y'all are. Y'all are not just Star children, y'all her children. She sent you to Gaia or this planet to let you know what time it is. But what happened, our parents didn't know any better. Okay, they didn't know any better
Mhm.
because of due to the programming.
Mhm.
You know, that's why you were always different when you was a child from your family members. They thought you were the weirdo and you weren't the weirdo.
Mhm.
Okay? On the jobs, they would talk and talk about you behind your back. They friend you, then they talk behind your back, and then they call you names behind your back, and then they try ways of getting you fired and all that other stuff. Okay? They'll nitpick at you for no reason. Okay? You'll feel misunderstood all the time.
Mhm.
What they call the black sheep, and you're not. And from what I'm hearing her say, she sent you here personally with the others. Don't worry about who the others are. Just know that's what she's saying. Okay?
This one girl said, "This sound like the Parliaments or George Clinton and the mothership."
I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but I normally don't do this, y'all. But I had to, I guess, the message needs to go out. And take it how you want it. Do what you want to do. I just know that if anything, take heed and do your own research. Don't take what he say. Don't take what I say. Don't take what my lady say. Just do the research yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's not here to cause any fear. Just look into it. Know who you are and don't be scared of who you are.
Yep.
Because if she's saying that you're one of her children, then take heed to it and just know that you've been given a task and you're protected. Like she's saying, like, and you're protected. That's it.
Yup, that's what every time when I write up those articles talking about what's going on the planet, that's what I always say. I'm going to read some of the notes and I'm going to leave the article in the description box so you can also do further research on your own. Pretty much what I'm saying is I'm reading the stuff that you know what I mean, that I know to be true, but you got to also do your own research. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm putting out the truth, but you still got to do your own research.
That's right.
Cool.
She told me to tell you to count to 5 and I can open my eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright. Now, whatever was said, I'm not going to remember whatever I said. I don't know what the hell was said, what was said and everything. So I'm just letting y'all know. They will tell you. I don't remember half the shit that be happening when I be going through that. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm being real honest with y'all. Okay?
We pretty much talking about what's going on around the planet and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Okay. From what he was saying, a lot of his videos lately, he's been talking about changes going on in the planet, right? A lot of changes going on in the planet. My lady right here is talking about. She's been telling us about the Great Mother returning too. Is wild, but she's saying she's returning. Matter of fact, Professor James Smalls talked about how an ancient Egyptian text spoke how Amun-Re realized he had a mother that created him and realized who the god really was, and it was his mother. So if Amun-Re had a mother, then don't that make her God then, right? So she was the darkness that brought forth what you call the light. We have to realize that we all came out that darkness. Some people say it's the triple darkness because you've been in your mother's womb for 9 months and then next thing you know she pushed you out and then you were in darkness in the womb. You just see the light, right? The thing is, light and darkness supposed to balance each other out. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that all this that's happening across the globe, we have to literally prepare ourselves. They're gonna bring distractions. They're trying to start a race war. That honestly, y'all people not ready for. I'm gonna be honest, we're not ready for that because we got all these sisters twerking. We got sisters on Instagram twerking, wearing half naked clothes. Instagram used to not be like that. We have brothers on there acting more feminine than masculine. They're not even showing that they warriors because they took all the warriors away and locked them up. Tell you the truth, and they getting feminized in the jail cell. A lot of them then don't, because they in there for a long period of time. Nail salons, that's another thing that they're getting distracted by.
Yeah, that situation.
All this stuff is distraction for us to really come into our full circle on who we are. Like all the great teachers been telling us this for a long time. A long time. And a lot of us when we were a lot of us were younger then, and we was like, oh yeah, we still was trying to do a little party thing and all this stuff. But as we got older, it set in our brains. And we was like, yo, they was telling us the truth back then.
You remember we were just talking about that
Yup.
this morning.
Yup, we were talking about that right this morning. Yup, like me and his lady, we were talking about that this morning, like how we were coming up hearing the consciousness through the music and stuff like that. Then that's when all of a sudden after a while, that was when like we got put back to sleep, and now that consciousness is starting to come back, because over the years, from what I noticed, like we heard the jewels that they dropped, but at the same time we wanted to go out there in the world to experience other
And
things.
that's what we had to do. That was the whole purpose, is to pick that in us to at this point in time for us to wake up and be like, so this is what they was talking about all those years ago.
Yeah.
Before we went to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah. It was like the seeds were already planted, and all that time we was out of the world, they was starting to like finally grow and come back. Now they're starting to like really grow and sprout, and you know what I mean, like finally come out of us. Like, oh, Bobby Hemmett said that years ago. Oh, Dr. Phil said that. Oh,
Even
Dr.
in the music.
Yep,
Even in the music, they was dropping knowledge. Lots of knowledge.
A lot of it.
And look what kind of music we got now.
Yeah. It's a lot to touch on. But my thing is, y'all get in tune. Get in tune with nature. Get in tune with the planet. Get in tune with yourself. Start meditating and finding out the connection to your higher self. That's one of the main things you're gonna do. We gotta start eating right too.
Got a point there.
Leave those reality TV shows alone.
Oh, please. Reality TV shows, distraction, the pot chicken distraction.
Right. The nail salons, the hair, all that stuff. Like all that stuff is distraction. Like, they're trying to do everything. Oh yeah, and another thing, y'all, ladies buying the hair products from those Korean stores. Y'all giving them money in their community.
Yep.
And they don't give a damn about you.
Nope.
They laughing at you like, yo, we giving all these Negroes money and all that other stuff, and they taking it back to their community and building up their community, making their community wealthy off of us. We make up 2 or 3 trillion dollars of this country's economy for us consumers.
Yep.
And why we don't have no businesses and supporting our own business? We have 1.2 or 3 trillion dollars of consumers in this country. The only reason why they do not want us to leave this country is because of us being those type of consumers and generating that kind of money. If we were to leave today and go to Africa or wherever, right, this country would turn into a third world country.
Easily, overnight.
Overnight.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I've been asking that same question for like the longest time. Like, what if we all hypothetically speak? I mean, what if all of us hypothetically speaking, you know what I mean, we all just left and went right back to Africa, over there, West Africa, where a lot of our roots are. This country will cripple overnight. This country will literally go into a third world country. These people won't even know what the fuck to do. Overnight. Literally.
So you ever know how the way you have that pet? You have that pet, right? That you don't want to let go, but you know eventually you're going to have to let it go. That's how they look at us, as that pet. Like, I want to let you go, but I can't let you go because having fun with you and them learning things with, from you. And that's what they are. They like holding on to us like this pet. Or like that teddy bear that they gotta grow out of, but they can't grow out of it, and they gotta hold it like this, secure it, because if they let it go, it's like they gonna miss the memories, and they're gonna probably miss something about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we are to them.
Mm-hmm.
So we would leave today and say, the hell with y'all. Y'all can keep this shit. We gone. Everything will fall apart. And the recession is nothing more than a depression.
Yep. And they talking about that right now. They talking about in 2020, it's going to be a global recession. I've been dropping this stuff on my channel, talking about the cryptocurrency, talking about the cashless society. I've been talking about how we are headed towards a global recession. This trade war that's going on between the United States and China, I'm telling you, this shit is real. So if they talking about a global recession, that means they already talking about inflation of what's going on. It's going to cost a lot of money to buy bread or just anything. So we got to be mindful of that. And also, even with the cashless society, what I've been talking about on my channel, they talking about, it's going to be different types of ways where we got to make payments and stuff like that. And that's going to affect us right there. And plus, the dollar bill has already fallen again.
I saw one of the brothers or sisters say we're armed and ready. But I want to explain the technology that these people have, okay? 5G been out longer than what they putting out. They're just putting it out, but they've been studying 5G for a long ass time. They have weaponry that is not from this planet that they've been using, because they're making deals. With who? We'll get into that another subject. Y'all need to stop and realize you're dealing with people that have weaponry that can use microwavable things and kill you off like that. The only way you can make it is through the spiritual realm and knowing who the fuck you are. Of course, they're going to lose, but the thing is, a lot of us are going to be
wiped out.
Because this is a warning.
Yep. All of us are not going to make it.
You know what I'm saying?
Get that deeply ingrained. Get that deeply engraved into your skull.
It's not to put you in fear. I repeat, it's not to put you in fear. A lot of people are not going to make it.
And somebody said a global reset.
I said that they could say something about that.
Yeah, global reset. Yeah, that global reset is dealing with a new currency. And right now, gold and silver are going to be one of the main things.
Yes, sir.
Because if you don't have money in that, you're going to be fucked up.
Cryptocurrency.
And reset of the matriarchy.
And the reset of the matriarchy, like my lady saying, the reset of the matriarchy is actually now happening. It's already taking place, like she said. And I told y'all, and Brother Mouse told y'all to look up Empress Sheba III. Look her up. She has the oldest matriarch blood on the face of the freaking planet. Please, Empress Sheba III. Look up on YouTube. She been calling for the diaspora to come together too, and she said that the diaspora of Africa, which is us, are her people, and she want us to come back together. She said in one of her interviews that the kingdom of what they call Africa stretched from over there to India to the Americas, and I'm talking about both Americas, not just this one, but both. So this is Africa too.
Yeah.
And there was gold in this daggone region, but your dear old Caucasian counterparts went on that gold rush. Remember where you get the San Francisco 49ers name from? That football team, the 49ers. Don't believe me, look it all up. So all y'all looking at that football and all that other stuff, just know that's another distraction. And they have these different names for these groups for a reason. Do your research. The Washington Redskins, right? Why they have a daggone red person's face on there, but the red person is actually a brown person like his color.
Washington.
Mine.
Washita.
You know what I'm saying? So,
California.
Right. So let's look at it from a deeper perspective.
Oh, the 1849 Gold Rush.
Yeah, see? Thank you for saying that. Told you. 1849 Gold Rush. San Francisco 49ers. So they're naming these daggone teams after stuff that took place. I mean, come on, let's be real. Let's be realistic. We still talking about 400 years, right? I'm not talking about that. That's been over with. Their reign been up since 1933, I think. I think, and that's when Noble Drew Ali. That's when he passed away 4 years before. But he came on the scene and told us who we were, but we ignored that. Right? You know what I'm saying? We ignored that, right?
Distractions.
Do distractions, and then when he died, it's kind of funny that something else was formed out of that, but we're going to get into that another subject too.
Not Shiva, Sheba. Empress Sheba. Sheba.
Okay.
The third. Empress Sheba.
It,
Not Shiva.
yeah, Sheba, like S-H-S-H-E-B-A.
She got it. Yeah,
Gotcha.
she thought it said Shiva.
No.
Yeah, it's Sheba.
No, not Shiva, but Sheba. Like Bathsheba. Let me see. That's good you have the blood on the warrior queens, but I'm gonna tell you something about the warrior queens, right? There's an Orisha deity that is known as the warrior queen. Do you want to know her name? Her name is Oya. Look her up. She was known as the warrior queen. That's where you get your Storm character from X-Men and Marvel. Look that up now, man. This is some serious stuff. Everything everybody's saying has some sort of connection back to the deities that we were connected to. A lot of these deities that we were connected to, they were our ancestors too. Thank you.
Orisha Oya.
Yes.
Yep, Oya weather, yep.
So this is what I'm saying. Everything I've been trying to tell y'all, and he been trying to tell y'all, y'all not gonna, like I said, you only hearing my lady in the background, but she's gonna eventually show her face, but she's just talking.
Yep, Marvel Oya, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can hear her, because she got a lot of things to say. She know more than I know. I'll just be like just talking, and she be knowing some shit. Because the first oracles were the daggone women, and the women were the ones that started a lot of the revolutions. You know what I'm saying? It's not all.
You notice had a sister named the Oracle on the Matrix?
Exactly. It was a sister on the Oracle name that was on the Matrix movie.
Yep. They call her the Oracle, right?
Yeah, and Yemi, I'm glad everybody mentioning, oh yeah, Yemi. Gotta get it.
Black lady had the concept of the Matrix. Exactly. Right.
They was telling you that the Oracle.
Sophia.
Exactly. It was actually Sophia. Look up the name Sophia. Look up the name Sophia, because
They tell you everything in the movies.
All the time. Go ahead.
If you don't know how to decode movies, you really need to, because they tell you everything. They tell you everything in the movies before they get ready to happen. They prepare you in the movies. If you don't listen, you don't watch, and you can't decode it, you will not understand what's going on. You just think it's propaganda, fairy tale. It's just a movie. That's not real. Better believe, especially sci-fi movies. Best believe that stuff is real.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been wanting us in the movies for a hell of a long time, man. Especially like dealing with the weather patterns. I mean, look at the
The
movies.
fifth wave.
Yep,
The Fifth Wave.
The Fifth Wave, Deep Impact, 2012, The Day After Tomorrow. They've been warning the hell out of us.
And you're right about the that's not called the Patriots, is actually, because that is real. That's talking about the matriarch. But see, this is the thing. Sophia, in how the way the story goes about Sophia, though, the goddess Sophia, or the god Sophia, she was the female counterpart of the divine masculine. Okay, she created she created the planet, but her child, called the demiurge, if I'm not mistaken, the one that was running the planet, ruling the planet, which is where you get, i.e., the Matrix and all this other stuff, because she watches over all of that. And I want to say she want to see who's really loyal to her. That's what I really want to say, and who's not falling for the patriarch mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been bamboozled by the patriarch mindset for a long time, and that's why in one of the videos I spoke on how we have the X chromosome as men, and the women have XX, we have XY, right? And there's a reason to that, okay? The reason why we have the X chromosome is because that's dealing with the mitochondrial DNA that the women have, mainly black women. Okay, black women, y'all have that matriarch, that mitochondrial DNA, because civilization started with you. Okay, and the men, we have that Y because it's a broken X. Men have everything that women have, except we don't get the menstrual, because your phallus is outward vagina. Truth be told, okay. Let me see, what else? And you have breast, but you don't have milk when you don't have that. That's what the women have. That's for the nurturing, and
You don't have estrogen.
we don't have estrogen.
Right.
You have a little bit. But
We have a little bit, but not too much. We have more. We have more of that.
Testosterone.
Exactly, the testosterone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to wake up and realize that. You know what I'm saying? And right now there's a war going on towards our women, because what they're doing, they're putting all of this raunchiness
Mm-hmm.
and not having her wake up, because sisters, y'all need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Time to wake up. You know? So, you know, that's all. Exactly. That's exactly what the female vagina is. Is a inverted penis. That's why right now, and I'm not even, this is what they do. Y'all know what they do with those men that become trannies and stuff. That's what they do with them. They pretty much put their penises inside. Okay, they doing this, y'all. Like, we gotta wake up on this. Like, this is what they're putting behind closed doors, and a lot of us are not even woke to see this. It's all lies, man. Like, we've been lied to, and the real truth, they don't want black men and so-called black men to procreate.
No, they don't.
Not no more, because since the time is up, they trying to push interracial, interracial, not to me being people together anymore, man and woman. They don't want that, because they know that it's over with them. So they're trying to keep our birth population low.
Because we multiply.
Right, because we multiply like this.
Yup, fast.
We don't die, we multiply.
Right, like
Pretty much.
like what they said, we don't die, we multiply.
Pretty much.
I mean, is there anything you need to say, want to say?
Not that I can think of right now, but if I feel the need, if y'all can get off.
No.
If I feel the need, if I hear something,
You'll say something.
I'll chime in.
Can y'all hear her? I just want to know, can y'all hear her? When she talk? Because, okay, they said, yeah.
Okay, good.
Because she a little bit shy too, y'all, so
Yeah.
she a little bit on the shy side. But she know a whole lot. Somebody said no. All right, that's Melanated High Priestess. She said she can't hear you, but you.
I'll try to talk up a little louder.
She said she's a bit. They said you're a bit low.
Okay. I got y'all.
Can y'all hear her when she said I got y'all?
They said don't be shy. If she can speak louder.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they want you to speak up a little bit louder.
Okay.
Hold it for a minute.
Yeah.
See how many, but
Oh shoot, I got the mic in man. Somebody said, Unique Hill said, I hear you, hon.
they
All
said
right.
they want our women to create the next George Zimmerman.
George Zimmerman.
They want them damn biracials.
Yeah, they want the biracials because what happened when they get the biracials, they can get that melanin back in their bloodline, right? That's the main focal point. They want that melanin back in their bloodline. So
Yep.
when they get it in their bloodline, right, they can survive again and live a little longer. If that makes sense to y'all,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You have a lot of great sisters and brothers on here tonight, man. So you know what I mean? a lot of things like I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
right, black does belong with black, but see, the reason why they keep on pushing it, like they pushing, the whole homosexuality on our people, is because they really don't want our birth rates to rise.
Pretty much, and theirs is going down low anyway.
Right, and see, they master the art of technology and all of the above. Whatever floats your boat and what you're doing to be, that's on you. I don't care, but I'm telling you, that's why they pushing that agenda. Because me and my lady was talking today about the rainbow, because we was listening to something in a car today, and it was talking about how the rainbow was connected to the Orisha. I forgot which one it was. I think it was the Odomari that gave he gave Yemaya the rainbow, and it was something for that rainbow. I forgot the meaning of it, but we have to go back and listen to it. We're gonna go back and listen to that video.
Matter of fact, he says, so was Rafael Trujillo, the former Dominican Republic dictator who killed Haitians, and Trujillo was half Haitian and half white.
Exactly. See,
That's why they got so much self-hatred over there
Right.
in the DR.
right. See, because that's all that so-called white supremacy, but it's actually white.
Idiocracy.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if you open up your dictionaries and look up white, it means pure.
Mm-hmm.
When you open the dictionary, it means black, it means evil.
Mm-hmm.
Tainted.
Now, and tainted.
Yeah.
So when you see that, why are they calling us black?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they calling themselves white? How many of y'all know that somebody that's white that's pure? I just had how many of y'all know a pure white person?
Thank you. Somebody said Neanderthal inferiority. Thank you.
Right. Remember, they made that IQ test because they were the ones that had low IQ.
Pretty much not us.
Right. Right. The dictionary is a lie, ain't it? It's a daggone serious lie. Exactly. The rainbow light codes. Yes. It deals with the indigo, soul, and so on. Exactly the point. Yes. But it's also connected to the story of the Orishas too. I gotta look it up, and I'm gonna bring it to you, to Brother Miles' attention when me and lady listen to it, because others might be listening to it tomorrow, and we're gonna bring it to your attention on what the rainbow represented. Right. Exactly. But the whole thing is, there's no such thing as a pure white or black, right? These are color of crayons.
Yeah.
Now melanin is a different thing,
Right.
okay? And not melanated is another thing.
It's an universal agenda is copied with the Spaniards and the Portuguese in Puerto Rico and then the Dominican Republic, Cuba, Colombia, and Brazil.
Mm.
Wow. They
Right.
promoted out there as well.
Yeah, they promote it out there because they dying off.
They having the little boys dressed up in drag and stuff in the schools and stuff. They making it be okay, and they have genderless schools overseas.
Did y'all hear? She said they have genderless schools overseas and they pushing it over there.
Yeah, they pushing hard over there. England, Germany.
She said England, Germany. What else? You said England, Germany?
Yeah, and a couple other places. I think Russia.
She said Russia.
They pushing that agenda in a lot of places. And they even now having it where they trying to make men be able to have babies. That's what they've been doing with all those mutilated uteruses.
Yeah.
Taking it out of us and giving it, trying to do experiments to get a
With the transsexual one.
transsexuals to carry babies.
Yeah. Real soon she gonna be able to talk and show her face. So
Yeah.
just that y'all know right now, she was told not to do it through the channel right now. Okay, that's what I was told. Okay, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I saw the mixed ish.
Yes.
Yeah, they that's what they do. They play the little games, the little trickery because they're trying to promote that. Now remember now
It's
back
Programming, right. Thank you.
right. Remember now back in the day when we all were younger, they wasn't trying to push this interracial thing.
No,
No.
they wasn't.
No, they was against it.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Right.
They were against it. It was like, no, whites need to be with whites and blacks need to be blacks. And
That's before their birth rate start to fall.
Exactly.
And then when they came out with abortion for black women, and then the white women start getting more abortions than the white women. And then now they're trying to stop abortion, so the white women can't get abortions anymore. And if you do get abortion, you go to jail, prison. Yeah, it's crazy with these people. If you don't understand what's going on, you need to get up on it. Do your research. Listen to those voices. They've been calling out to you for a long time. You better listen. Take heed.
Yep. Had to take care of some things. Little one making too much noise in the background. I had to tell her, have a seat. Over there closing the doors like she lost her mind. Trying to be seen because she want the attention on her. One day she'll be on here where y'all can see her say hi and all that other stuff. Yeah, so that's why she's on there. That's why one day y'all gonna see her. She just talk and let y'all know she knows some stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? She know a lot of stuff, not some stuff. She know a lot of stuff. You know. Yeah. We've been making sure it's a nice environment, y'all. Sometimes the youngest one gotta have the attention set on her, so she be like, "How y'all doing? You know, how you doing?" Oh Lord.
Right.
And you see that was a distraction.
Right.
When you speak the truth and things coming out, you got the distraction going on. Okay, you hear people call you out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They call you out of nowhere, people that you didn't even know they was gonna call you. They just call you. That's how you know you're speaking the truth to all jokes aside. I want to joke a little bit because you gotta have a sense of humor when you're teaching too, so everybody can lighten up a little bit, then get back into truth. You know what I'm saying? Truth and so on. The thing is that this brother been pushing himself out there on enemy lines and on YouTube, knowing that it's actually not owned by black people. He been pushing it out there, and me and my lady get proud of the brother. Normally she don't even talk on his lives. She just like, I'll go ahead and do it tonight.
Yes, usually, yep. He catch me and I'm in the kitchen cooking or something. He be asking me those questions, trying to get me to talk.
That was the plan the whole entire time.
But eventually she's gonna talk more. She has a lot to say. Like a whole lot to say. And we trying to get her to start being vocal so she can start putting it out there and being who she was sent here to be and just say it. You know? But she's a great teacher, and I think a lot of sisters, along with Brother Miles, think that we think that she's gonna be like real helpful along with a lot of sisters like on here where y'all can have somebody that y'all can actually like ask questions and because when you have that sister bond, it's nothing like it. You know, we need more of that.
Right.
We need more of that feminine energy instead of all this masculinity. Because a masculine man can't teach a woman how to be a woman and her gifts spiritually. Our job is to be protectors, soldiers, warriors, and so on. Somebody said, yes, you need to speak up on a regular. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, how a lot of the revolution started was the Oracle women. A lot of so-called slave revolts started with the Oracle women, y'all. Like they started it. They started the rallies because they saw everything before it happened, and they was telling them, once we start these revolutions, that this was going to happen. And guarantee you, 10 out of 10, they was talking about the return of the Great Mother. All we had to do is start doing what we're doing now and start realizing who we are. We not here to like, oh, we about to go ahead and fight. No, we talking about waking up consciously and knowing your spiritual gifts and using them to do what you came here to do. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's like she shy, but she was also told through the channel not to reveal herself yet. You get what I mean? Because the time's going to be right. When the time comes, you're going to see her and it's like, from what I'm seeing, when that time comes, a lot of stuff going to take place. A lot of stuff going to take place more than likely. Was Harriet up? You talking about Harriet Tubman?
I think so.
Brother Mouse thinks so. Brother Mouse thinks so. More than likely she was. I mean, a lot of the sisters were oracles, y'all. Like, they were oracles starting these revolts and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my lady tell you, like, they were oracles, and she's seen it. Like, she's seen a lot of that.
Yeah.
Weren't they oracles?
Yeah.
Speak up a little bit.
Yes, they were oracles. Yes.
Primordial mothers, too.
Yes, primordial mothers. Yes. We are naturally born with those gifts, intuition, just knowing. I know stuff and I don't even know how I know, I just know. I know how I know. I ain't gonna say I don't know how I know. But it just, it's crazy to me sometimes. I don't even understand myself. But, you know, hey, it is what it is, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, in the movie 300, they did mention the oracles in there.
Yeah, they did.
They mentioned them, and the oracles were actually women, though. That's the thing that's funny.
Yeah, men can be oracles too.
Yeah, men can be
but,
oracles, too.
You know, they have to do a little bit more than
Yeah.
we do. But
We got to use tools and all that other stuff, like, you know, like cowrie shells probably.
yeah,
you know.
some men know how to use
Yeah,
them.
some of us don't have to use it. Some of us don't have to use cowrie shells and tools. Some of us just hear the great source or the great mother, and she starts speaking to us, and we be like, oh.
Right.
And I'm going to tell y'all, brothers, if you hear a female voice in your head, okay, that's her talking to you.
It don't even have to be in your head. It can be out loud. It can you hear a voice, a female voice, or even a male voice say something to you. You don't, ain't nobody around. You hear somebody call your name, you be like, who the heck is that? And there's nobody there. That's them calling you. They're saying, wake up, wake up. You got something to do. Get up now. You know.
See, I told you. She got it. Look, I told you she know things. That's the ancestors, exactly. That's what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said I heard something one time. Well, that was them talking to you.
Yeah, you just throw it off like, oh, that wasn't nothing.
Right.
You gonna hear it again, trust and believe.
Mm-hmm. So, oh, she said that happened to her yesterday. See? Now I have a question. Don't it feel good, sisters, that you hear another lady in the background other than two men? Be honest. Just be honest. Look, he ain't gonna get offended. I'm trying to say he just needs to know. He not gonna get offended. He just wanna know. Don't it feel good to hear? See, somebody said yes. So you hear that feminine energy now. Y'all be like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to tune in more. We're gonna get some more subscribers with this brother, right? I know we are, right? Or we gonna get some more subscribers with him. Tell him like, subscribe to his channel and all that. We're gonna get that.
I think somebody blocked him.
Yeah, somebody did block me. He was a troll. Had a troll on that. Hey, bro, F you.
Right,
Okay,
good
what?
looking. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for blocking him. That was somebody that was trolling because.
So I got all of their own wrenches.
Yeah,
They said
yeah.
thank you, thoughts said blocked.
A lot of the trolls has hate the fact that they being exposed because a lot of them are pretty much ignorant and they low frequency, low vibrational, and they don't know how to take this information.
Right.
So,
So I gave all of y'all these wrenches. So y'all
you know what
can-
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, the only reason why they're disrespectful because they are agents.
Right. And it's not for everybody. Everybody's not gonna get it. It's just for the ones that gets it. You know, it's not for everybody.
Yep. So that's what it is.
He'll be one of the ones looking crazy when she come back.
Yep, they are. She said they're gonna be the ones that's gonna be looking crazy and they try to come back. The thing is, though, sisters, all jokes aside, like I know y'all happy to hear a woman's voice. You know what I'm saying? Like in the background finally, or in his channel finally. Y'all needed to hear that. But back to the matter at hand. Oh,
Oh, thank you, irritated Negroes. Appreciate it.
let me see. Somebody said asked a question.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. He said there was gonna be changes though. That's what he said. Yeah, so we got a lot of things going on. Back to the matter at hand. With natural disasters, the awakening of the planet, the great mother's coming, returning, and revealing her children. They trying to start a race war, like we were saying. That's another distraction. How you gonna start a race war when your people dying off? I mean, it's a question. How you gonna start a race war and your people dying off, and your elderly are dying off too? So therefore, you don't even have the wisdom no more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Another thing is, Brother Mel spoke on England and Europe being
Flooded.
flooded. Now, how many of y'all heard of people that transform into reptiles and all of that? How many of y'all heard of that? Shape shifting. How many of y'all heard of reptilians? How many of y'all heard of that? I mean, honestly, it's not no weird thing. It's none of that, you know. Okay. Have anybody ever seen the so-called royal family and look at them closely? Do they look like they're from here? I mean, honestly, do they look like they're from here? You know what I'm saying? Right. Do they look, you know, there was an old video I remember listening to years ago. It was this, I forgot the name of it. It was used to be played on YouTube a lot. But it was dealing with the paranormal. I forgot, it was a guy named George something. He was a host, but it was going in details about different prophecies, different shape-shifting people. Okay? They did an interview with this guy, and they talked to him about the Queen of England's mother. They said that when she died, she was like the same height as Queen Elizabeth II. They said when they put her and buried her, her casket was like like was it 10 times as long, I think. Don't quote me on the height of it. But they said it doubled the height of her when they buried her. So I asked you this question. Doesn't that sound crazy? How can a woman the same height as this woman, and when she perishes, her daggone casket is taller than her all of a sudden? That means that she went back to her original form, y'all. Okay? The man David Icke, whatever his name is, he spoke on this. Kratos Mutua talked about this.
It's the Rose and Babe with Epstein.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just putting it out there, y'all. And it's kind of funny because if this is true,
Jupiter Ascending.
right, exactly, Jupiter Ascending. If this is true,
Yeah, that one got some jewels in it.
Jupiter Ascending is a good movie. Notice they did not make a sequel to that at all. The movie had archangels in it, reptilians in it, elites in it, all of that.
You need to watch the Dark Crystal too.
And my lady said y'all need to watch The Dark Crystal. Yeah, Queen Elizabeth's still alive. Isn't that kind of odd though? I mean, she like, how old is she now? Like,
Almost 90 something.
like 90, 100 years old?
Yeah, she up there somewhere.
Yeah, she is a cannibal. Look, she's a, listen, look, y'all. They eat humans. They eat humans. Listen, they killed off Princess Diana. She knew some secrets about the family.
Yeah, she was getting ready to tell it all.
She was ready to tell it all on them, and they killed her. Okay? In the interview, she was about to really go ham on it.
She was really upset in that video.
Yeah, she was very upset, and see, she was forced to marry Charles. And you know she was cool with Michael Jackson too. That's another thing I wanted to share with y'all. She was real tight with Michael Jackson. Her and Michael Jackson were like this. They were inseparable. Notice that all the people that was connected to Michael Jackson or had some sort of connection to him, they are not alive no more, just about, except for one.
Mm-hmm.
Quincy Jones is still alive though. Yeah, they killed Michael Jackson because he knew some stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But in one of his one of his old albums called Blood on the Dance Floor, he had the checkerboard. The chessboard. The chessboard. See, everything is being played and orchestrated for a reason. And Prince, exactly. All of them knew this stuff. Okay? But they couldn't say it because the people that run everything done got everybody brainwashed and manipulated. If they came out to the forefront.
If you don't play the game and you overstep your boundaries, they knock you out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or they blackball you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So-
when you know their time is up. When they ain't renew their contract. They don't renew their contract. Hey,
Yeah, like that. Yeah, perfect.
they die. Rex die. They clone them. They change. They don't even look the same no more. They don't act the same no more.
Nope.
If you don't realize this stuff, you gotta be blind.
Mm-hmm.
Open your third eyes and see. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I hope y'all heard what she said. She was speaking a lot of information. Yeah, what they did to Kanye, they used MK Ultra on Kanye.
Yeah, they got to his ass.
There's a book called The FBI War on African Leaders and Tupac Shakur. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, FBI want Tupac and Black
Yeah,
Leaders.
yep. That book I recommend y'all get because they said they was going to do that to Kanye West. They was going to do that to him. And my lady said that he's cloned now. She said that he's cloned now.
It's not the real Kanye.
She said that's not the real Kanye. He
That's-
already cloned him.
That ain't Kanye, that's Kane.
Yeah, and she said they cloned him. Exactly what you said. Like, yeah, you said that's Kane.
That ain't Kanye, that's Kane.
Yeah, so
That's Kane West.
she said they cloned him, and they pretty much killed the old Kanye.
Yeah, they got rid of him.
That old Kanye gone.
Mm-hmm.
That he gone because the old Kanye was talking about consciousness, waking up. When they took his mother out, that's when he really messed. That's when he got messed up.
Mm-hmm.
They weakened him first by killing his mother, right, baby? She said, "Yeah, I want her to really say something because I want y'all to hear her." But we right here listening.
And then when they weakened him, made him weak enough for them to take over. And in order to get him under MLK Ultra, and then after that, that's when they
Took him out.
took him out.
Yeah.
So did y'all hear her say what she said? All right, yes, they heard you. Okay. So she has a lot to say. We trying to tell y'all. You see how B Miles is chilling out, right? He like, yeah, I'm in the cut right now. But man, you need to say something. They waiting. Oh, yeah, Shaq is cloned too. Remember? Did you see that video? Y'all saw that video with Shaq? He was paused.
Yeah, he paused. Shaq was like,
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck?
Yeah, he
And all of a
paused.
sudden- Right, and all of a sudden now, that was when they got the Jalen Rose as well.
Yeah.
I saw Jalen Rose up in there. And,
He like he was a frozen daggone mannequin, didn't he?
Yeah, like he was a mannequin. I said, what the fuck is that? Mind you, it was at the Golden State game, and when they showed the Jalen Rose was stiff like this, they were just like fixing him
Right.
up. I said, what the hell?
Yeah.
Jalen Rose been cloned.
Yeah. She said, the brother said, yeah, he just said that. He just
Said
said
the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 Chainz clone. He was on one of the NBA channels, and they was talking. Yup. You saw the same thing. Yup.
Peace, April. How you doing? Man, what? They clone Gucci Mane too.
Gucci Mane. Oh yeah, Draymond Green. He
Yeah,
cloned.
Draymond Green clone too. They call him like pause at a dag on speech like this.
Yeah, yup, I saw that. Yup.
Like they be man, Unique Hill. Lots of them are cloned
Mhm.
because they killed all of.
Especially if they make a lot of money. If they bring in a lot of money, if it's better to keep them alive, they clone them to keep them going and make more money off of them. Then they kill them off.
Right.
Yup.
Remember, we were looking at a video of one of them new rappers, and they said he admitted he was cloned.
Yeah, I saw
and he
that,
looked
yup.
like what's the one that they killed off?
I forgot about his name.
Yeah, he looked just like him.
Yeah.
His name Lou somebody. I just showing.
They just killed that guy X. What's his name? X. What's his name?
XX Extension.
Yeah, and it's I kid you not, it's a clone that looked just like him. He said he was cloned,
Yup.
and he said his original clone was killed. I mean, his original body was killed,
Yup. He admitted that he was a clone. Yup.
and that was on Vlad TV.
Yes, it was.
Real talk, y'all. This is real stuff. We you know what I'm saying? We telling y'all some real stuff, man. My lady looking them up right now so we can give y'all his name so y'all can look it up yourself. Y'all look at I can't X Trezion, whatever his name is. Yeah, him, the Triple X dude. When y'all look him up and we get y'all the name,
So y'all even funny said the Triple X dude, right?
like when we give y'all the name, look them up.
XXX Extension.
Yeah, you know what I mean, the Triple X dude.
But I don't think they have a connection. And he kind of looked like him a little bit, but he's saying here like a third generation.
Yeah, he said the dude said he's a third generational clone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they said it. I think
Kids Boo, yeah.
Yeah,
Kid Blue,
Yeah.
that's him, yeah.
yeah,
That
man.
nigga
He came out and said he was a clone.
Yeah, he literally came out and said that he was
And look, y'all, it's not no joke. Dude,
You
look.
know they trying it talked about the cloning center and all that.
Oh.
Now they trying to make it seem like a hoax.
Oh yeah,
B.O.B. talked about clones.
yeah. B.O.B. talked about clones, and lady said
Oh,
that
they got him out of.
they got B.O.B. now. Lady said that they got B.O.B. now, y'all. She said that they got him. That's why he ain't coming out pretty much.
He ain't been out so long because they programming.
Mm.
And he gonna come out and he gonna be talking about some different stuff. If he ain't already came out. He ain't came out with something. Watch when he come out he gonna be talking about some off the wall stuff.
Yeah, somebody said they been had B.O.B.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She just confirming it too, y'all. So it's crazy.
They said he escaped from a laboratory.
Yeah, the dude kid, what's his name? Kid was it Kid Blue?
Yeah, he escaped from a laboratory.
Yeah, Kid Blue said he escaped from a laboratory and everything, y'all. Like this stuff is
Yup.
mind blowing.
They said of course Dave Chappelle.
They said Kevin Hart was cloned 3 times. Emmett, we know Eminem. We know about
Eminem,
because at Monday Night Football game he was like this,
Yeah, he definitely been cloned.
And he still look young.
and he still look young. Like he ain't aged a bit.
Hold on, they said Kevin Hart been cloned 3 times?
Yeah, they said DMX clone.
Yeah, DMX definitely cloned.
Donald Trump clone.
Yeah. Yup,
Somebody, brother said Kevin Hart and that BS accident.
fake car accident, yo.
That's another distraction. No, you know.
His name, the dude, dang, he kept getting in all those car accidents.
The dude that kept getting on a car accident. You know who she talking about? He's a football player, comedian, a comedian. Anybody know the comedian that was in a lot of car accidents? He still made it through. Is that what he did? He still
Yeah,
made.
he in a new TV show.
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Oh, Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
She mentioned Tracy Morgan, y'all.
Yeah, he was.
He was in a lot of accidents. Like, God damn, my man was like always fucked up
Hell
every
yeah.
time. Like, damn, how many car accidents you gonna be in?
Right.
Like,
They
y'all.
want to conform, and so they gonna keep on doing stuff too until he said, you know what, I'll give you. And them folks don't play.
Nope.
Yup. Hell no.
Cat Williams, they got him now too. He got.
You said they got Cat Williams.
They got him as well.
He got them.
Man, you got it's a lot of people on here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move up a little closer so they can hear him too. Somebody said R. Kelly been cloned right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
why he ain't been seen.
That's why you haven't been
Yeah.
seeing him.
Yep.
You know how you saw the way they got him real good. Everybody knew he was messing around with them young girls.
Oh yeah, for years.
Back in
He being cloned too.
yeah, somebody just said that. Yeah, he being cloned big time, like totally.
Yep. Big time.
Like this is serious, bro.
Yeah, yo.
I mean, anybody else have anything else? I mean, it's a lot of fishy stuff going on in Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hollywood.
I heard they named it Hollywood is named after an actual source, a tree they made ones out of, sorcery ones out of the Hollywood tree.
The Hollywood tree was made out of a sorcery. He said.
Yeah, that's what they make ones out of. Sorcery ones, witch ones, wizard sorcerers. Yeah, that's why it's called that Hollywood.
Now, did y'all hear that? About the terminology Hollywood, where it came from?
Hollywood.
The Hollywood tree.
She said it came from the Hollywood tree, and they used it for wands and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Sorcery.
Sorcery.
That's what Hollywood is, sorcery.
Yes, it
She
is.
said, say it again, baby.
Hollywood is sorcery. That's what it is.
So
Illusion. Tricks.
she said illusion,
Magic.
tricks, magic,
Games.
games.
Yep. One big ass illusion.
So the thing is, they're using their illusions on us, right? But we need to come back and use our shit so they can know how the shit really need to be done and how it should be done. Because they're using trickery. We need to be using our shit to what? Counteract that?
Yeah, they make our stuff seem evil and stuff, but the magic they doing is just the same as we did back in the day.
Yeah, but it's just not as
It's
potent.
just watered down.
Yeah, it's watered down, pretty much. So,
And they make it seem like it's an illusion, it's not real.
so anybody else, ladies, anything question for Brother Miles? Because I mean, I'm being the cameraman right now. I hope I'm doing a good job. I hope I don't suck right now. He over here like we waiting for questions because I know he got a lot of things he want to say too. He just in the cut waiting for y'all to ask him questions. You know they gonna ask a lot of questions, so you just have a question. Like y'all know about what's going on. Ghosted. Yeah, they do all magic tricks. They all do that. That's what they do.
How do you stay strong?
How do you stay strong? Meditation, high vibrational music. Your eating habits have to be right. Stay true to yourself. Don't fall for the illusions. There's a lot of illusions out there.
Believe the unbelievable.
My lady said, believe the unbelievable.
Believe the stuff they say you not believe.
She said, believe the stuff that they say not to believe. The commandments, know it or not, the 10 commandments came from the 42 laws of Ma'at. Don't believe me, look it up. The 42 laws of Ma'at, look that up. Okay? Have you heard about the split experiment?
Nah. Explain that to me.
Is it based off the split movie?
I think so. And I think you're right. Right. Take your power back, 'cause I vote in period, exactly. What does the third eye, where is it that I'm trying to, where?
It is where it's what the third eye really means.
You understand that part? Are you asking where is the third eye?
No. He
That's what split.
Oh.
Split.
How can we? You say how can we use it? Did you say how can we use it?
I think so.
How can you? I mean, if you want to know how to use the third eye, is like you can exercise, meditation, the food that you eat. Huh?
You gotta open it first.
You gotta open it first.
Yeah,
You not open it.
just about what you were
Oh,
just
yeah.
saying. Meditation.
Meditation, proper eating right. You can also do breathing exercise with the meditation. Oh, it says the video will show the power of the prayer. Okay, we didn't understand what you were saying.
Okay.
We were trying to figure that out. Like,
What is what's happening?
yeah. Do you mean split world? Brother Miles will be back. We're gonna look that up though. We're gonna most definitely look that up. That seems like an interesting video. Hold up, you said we caught white people spells with diseases, sickness, fake insurance, and fraud.
Right.
Wow, wow. Yeah, they did. Yeah, meditate, fasting. Yep, that's it. Um, yes. Take a lot of sun, y'all.
Yeah.
Sunbathe. Sunbathe.
Sunday.
What else? Sunbathe.
Sun gazing, but it's
Sun gaze?
yeah, do it in early mornings between like 6
Yeah,
before the sun gets too high.
yeah.
You're supposed to do it, and when in the afternoon, like 6 when it's getting ready to go down, it's the best time to sun gaze.
Okay. Well, y'all heard it.
You
Y'all
get a
heard
lot
it.
of downloads.
She said you'll get a lot of downloads. That's what else. Another thing. Go back into who you really are.
Yeah, go back into nature. Go hug some trees.
She said go back into nature and hug some trees too. Hey, I apologize if my hand was covering the camera. I was trying to hold it so it won't fall. I'm trying to hold it steady, so I apologize for that. And we're trying to bring it towards my lady's voice so y'all can hear her carefully. Alkaline water is very good. That's a good thing to use too, alkaline water, because they keep on giving us this dead water. It's not really water; it's dead water. You know, they have a lot of alkaline machines. Another person that I would recommend is Dr. Delbert Blair. Listen to Dr. Delbert Blair. He's a good person, a good ancestor to listen to. Well, I used to get years ago. I used to get alkaline from. I used to do that before Amazon bought them out. I used to get it from there. Some of those so-called some of those so-called organic stores should have them. Health food stores should have them. I know that Dr. Delbert Blair had the daggone alkaline machine device to put in your household to make your water alkaline. They have them on Amazon. My lady said they have them on Amazon too. Those alkaline machines to purify your alkaline water from the
Yeah, get you a cup of
Somebody said Fiji
copper
water has
cup.
silica, which is native as we become more crystalline. So you said Fiji water is pretty good?
Yeah, Fiji water is good. You get you a copper cup. Copper cup is good for alkaline your water. Copper cup, you use a lemon.
yeah.
Lemon on lime, alkaline your water.
Thank you, brother. I feel better now. We switching back and forth, y'all. Oh man, what else? Fiji water. But you know what? I heard that Fiji water is rated D, and it was online. They rated it D. But it said that Nestle Pure Life is rated B.
Well, what happened to that rated A water? What is the rated A water?
I don't know.
What about the crystal geyser water? What about that water?
I don't know. I remember
a lot of
looking.
those bottled waters are very acidic. They
Yeah.
have a lot of acid in them.
Now, Sheba Setman said Dollar Tree got some good alkaline water.
Oh, okay. We'll check that out then.
Is it the cool gray geyser water? I never tried geyser water. That was pretty good. It tastes different.
Okay. Yeah, we going over like some alkaline diets for to open up the third eye and all of that.
Oh, okay.
So I think a lot of people like the live stream. They were saying they like it. You know what I'm saying? I apologize because my hand got in the way when I was trying to hold it because I was trying to hold it still a couple times. So I apologize for that. But they like the live stream. They Epstein. What about Epstein? What about Epstein, y'all? What about Epstein?
He was gonna rat their asses out.
Oh yeah, he was gonna rat them out, but they killed him in jail, like all of them, because like they did like they did Tariq Nasheed when he was exposing the Queen of England and them and into hitting Killers 5, they banned him from
The UK.
the UK. You know what I'm saying? They banned that brother from the UK because he was exposing, talking about how the way they into pedophilia and all of that other stuff, and he was exposing all of them, man. Like, and they banned him from there, and that was real messed up. All he was doing was just putting the truth out there.
Oh, Nasir Rod.
Nasir Rod, he cool.
Yeah, he cool. Yep.
He came from Tamaray where Dr. York was teaching that too. A lot of his information came from Dr. York, just letting y'all know. I know people that know him and they spoke on that.
Somebody trying to say they clone Epstein as well.
They probably did clone Epstein. Nothing's new under the sun, y'all. They cloning everybody. You know what I'm saying? They cloning everybody.
Up to they finish using.
You know what I'm saying? So just know Nasir Rod used to be on Tamaray from what people told me. He studied a lot of teachers of Dr. York. And a lot of the information came from Dr. York's old scrolls from when he be talking about the earring and the angels, you being an angel if you are, how you are an angel and all of that. All that, you know.
Mental like really, he came out of Dr. York camp.
Yep. A lot of people came out of Dr. York camp, and you just gotta know how the way they talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they very intellectual. I studied a lot of his information. I used to hang out with the Nuwapians and learn from them. You know, they had a lot of information. The old information is better than the stuff that they talk about now. The old stuff had all the stuff that's going on now. The new stuff, since he's been gone, it's been infiltrated, and they just got them going all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Because the old stuff was really on point. This new stuff, since he been infiltrated, they talking about some stuff that you never even heard of that's actually going against what he was talking about. Somebody said trolls are in the chat.
But you know what to do, man.
Yeah.
Take out these trolls, man. You got these wrenches, use them.
Because, like, this information, people going to try to say, oh, it's not true. But it is true. It's like you got, the only reason why they saying that because it's a lot of truth in everything we saying. And you can look it up yourself. We're not making it up. Like I said, Brother Mouse been out here studying, reading up on stuff. He's bringing it to you. He told y'all he was going in a different direction. And, you know, at least, you know what I'm saying, at least know that this brother doing his research and he's taking heed to what's going on. Damn, is it 9/11? It's 9/11?
Is it?
No, I'm talking about like the date. Is it 9/11?
No, not yet. It's gonna be.
At midnight?
Yep. And
Hey.
let's see what's gonna happen.
Huh?
Let's see what's gonna happen.
We gonna see what they gonna bring up on 9/11, y'all.
Matter of fact, I might just go hard and drop a video on 9/11 tonight.
Why not? Why
Just
not?
go hard.
Why not?
Because once the stream is over, I'm definitely going to be cranking out some more videos.
Yeah, because I mean, this.
Thank you, like
Right.
King, right? This channel is for everybody. Yes, you're right. It's not.
That's what we were trying to tell. That's what he's been trying to tell everybody. Since he got in this new direction, he's been trying to tell everybody that. Like, this is not going to be for everybody. This is for those that really ready to, that's going through the awakening processes and realize they're not really, put like this, they're not really from here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, what you want? What more can you ask for? No disrespect. Love all the other black YouTubers, right? But at the end of the day, we need to really come up and really see what the hell's going on. Because they lying to us like crazy. They've been lying to us. And then a lot of these black YouTubers shouldn't be beefing with each other over nonsense.
Right, over dumb shit.
Pulling together.
Right, y'all need to come together. If you know something that I don't know, let's come together.
Right.
If she knows something I don't know, sis, come on over here. Something that he don't, bring him over here to this brother. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. Everybody have their own specialty in what they specialize in. And it's all about coming together as a collective whole. Because at the end of the day, we want our children to be better than us, and we also want the future to be better for our children and our children's children. And
That's
so,
a generational wealth.
and also start, like she said, start creating generational wealth and knowing what generational wealth is. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what it is because we weren't taught that. We were only taught to work for these people. You know what I'm saying? And it's time that we should not work for these people. It's time for us to start branching out and start uniting together and see what we can do as a collective whole, because if we don't, then we're going to be done.
Start getting back to nature, growing our own vegetables and boots and stuff like that because we don't know what these people giving us, and it's not even legal to grow your own stuff in some places. That's how you know they want to kill us off.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I watched a video years ago. They did that. They were in California. Somebody was trying to grow their own stuff. They locked them up.
Yeah.
They locked them up. They ain't with them growing their own stuff. And several years ago, I told the brother that that they was going to do that. They was going to start doing that. And I told him that they pretty much have a law that if you grow your own stuff, they can lock you up.
That's why you don't see no more of those little Papa Mom,
The
little
mom and pop stores, yeah.
The farmer markets, they don't have them like that no more.
Nope.
Fresh markets, they don't really have fresh markets like
Nope.
that no more. It's all this GMO stuff.
And exactly, I remember telling this one brother too that I told him, I said that eventually corporations are going to buy out these markets like Whole Foods, like was bought out, like we said earlier, was bought out by Amazon.
Amazon.
So
And
they
I-
can portray it and make the stuff poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
Even they trying to even make the vegan stuff poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
They say, okay, you gonna start eating meat? Okay, I'm gonna mess with you this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. So she said that they poisoning, they trying to start to poison the vegan foods too, y'all. This is what she's saying. She's saying all that. So they finding out, oh, they going into vegan. We're gonna poison it with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stop everything that they trying to do to elevate themselves. That's why they doing everything, and this has also been written in prophecy too. They was gonna do all this stuff.
But nothing they can do is gonna win because we strong. And look how many years they've been poisoning us. They've been poisoning us since we were born.
Right.
We still here.
And we still here.
You're still here.
And we ain't going nowhere.
No.
We like roaches. We multiply. I'm just
You could have said rabbits. Yeah.
He had to say roaches, right? He had to say roaches.
Look, yo, I can't look. I'm trying to be funny at the same time, man.
Yeah,
I don't want to be compared to no roach.
Look,
no.
I wasn't comparing this to roach, damn it. I was just telling the real deal. That's all. I was trying to have everybody laugh. Shit, everybody laughing on this mother. Look, everybody like, yeah.
Not no damn roaches.
Look. They didn't want to be called rats.
Rabbits.
Well, she said rabbits. All right, we multiply like rabbits then.
Yeah, they both.
There y'all go. There y'all go. All right. Somebody said, no roaches. How about rabbits then? Can we just use rabbits? Because that'll be better.
You going downstairs with me? Yeah.
So that you know what I mean.
Your birthday.
Oh man.
It's over here.
Somebody said I'd rather bees. Okay, all right. Well, that's cool. Yeah, B.O.B. was talking about cloning. Somebody said, we still here, bitches. We ain't going nowhere. We still here. We still alive, damn it. You see me about smiling like, yeah, you goddamn right. You know, I can't do his voice, but you know he'll say, you damn right. You know how he say, you damn right. You want to kick that for him? You damn right. But no, yo, no, jokes aside, no. See, y'all saying another side, even though we serious, but we laughing because we everybody know, like, you know, you gotta lighten up at the same time. You gotta be serious about this stuff because you can't be serious all the time, but you gotta laugh about it.
Somebody never lied about that, man. The Bahamas is another Katrina.
Oh yeah,
The Bahamas got torn up.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got gold over there and buried too,
Never
y'all.
know.
I think they
You
probably
never
got
know.
gold over there and buried. Something about that land that they.
Yup.
It's something else that was going on during that hurricane during.
Yeah.
It was something else going on. It'll be revealed very soon.
The lady said that there's something else going on over there with Dorian.
It was engineered. Y'all need to watch her burn
Thank you for taking that
video.
over.
She said herself it was engineered.
She said it was genetically engineered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some things was going down, you know.
I think it's some gold over there though.
It might
I
be.
think it's some gold, some treasure, something going on over there.
It might be.
I think that's what it was. It was some treasure something that's hitting that we didn't know about, that they knew
Some
about.
coming in and going out.
Right.
Some coming in and going out.
You said beings going in and out too?
Mm-hmm.
She said some beings going in and out, y'all.
And
Yep.
you need to watch Fairbairn's video.
Fairburn. Yeah.
Video she had out. It's like 3 days old about the matriarchy.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a very deep. It was very deep.
I might look at that video. But I don't know if anybody have anything.
Look, somebody said UFO Stargate portals.
See? Did she just said beings coming
Yup,
out?
she
just
said that.
She just
I
said beings
didn't
coming out.
want to say nothing because I
Yeah.
don't know how far want to take it.
Yup, Atlantis technology underwater.
I knew it. It was something about it. Something. I knew it was something. Atlantis technology under. I knew it was something though.
And they said an asteroid hit the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
All of it is
Connected.
connected. It's some. It's finna go down.
Yeah, it's about to go down like
That's
heavy.
on Transformers 3.
Yeah, all that. That's what we kept.
How they was coming through the portals and
Yeah,
stuff like that. Yeah.
They call the portals wormholes, y'all. Wormholes are called portals, if I'm not mistaken.
And she was talking about how the hurricane just stayed still in that one spot. It wouldn't really move. It was
She said that the
moving around.
hurricane stayed still in one spot and didn't even move.
Yeah,
For real? Say that louder.
That the hurricane wasn't moving. It just stayed in that one spot. Y'all need to watch that video.
Okay, we're gonna watch the video.
Footburn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna watch that video.
Y'all need to watch that video.
Look.
And I'm going to drop some more videos on that stuff tonight. So y'all get ready for that.
Cause there's some deep stuff going on.
That they ain't talking
They ain't
about.
talking
Nope.
about that they're trying to cover up.
Yep. Yep, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on behind that storm.
Somebody,
A lot of stuff.
Warrior Empire said that it stayed in the shape of a number 9. I think that's what he said.
Hold on, let me see. Yep, hurricane in the shape as a 9.
And if it's in the shape of if it's in the shape of a number 9, y'all, the number 9 is also equivalent to none other than Oya. Don't believe me? Look it up. Okay, she deals with the number 9 in numerology. When it comes down to the research, she deals with the number 9. Okay, and yes, that's also connected to the 9 ether, but it's also called the 9 Enads or Enads. Okay, so please look this stuff up. Okay, please look up all this information. Yeah, Storm or X-Men, exactly. See, all this stuff is happening, y'all. We gotta realize what's happening.
The number 9 in our scout too.
Yeah. When you take a piece of your hair follicle, curls up into a 9. I told this to a young lady over the phone. Brother Miles was there. On was it Facebook Messenger. I said, take a piece of your hair follicle out. It curls up to a number 9. If a Caucasian man or woman take their hair follicle out, it curls up into a 6. If you don't believe me, please look it up. Our hair curls up into a 9. Theirs is a 6.
Yep, he said, yep, hurricane is our star family, is spaceship.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. They bad.
Thank you for putting Fairbairn's video up on Atlantis Technology, y'all. Thank you for putting that up so everybody can see that in the live stream. Like we,
She's talking about the storm.
91 people.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I mean, if y'all have anything else to say, because I don't want Brother Miles to be on here too long, if, you know what I'm saying, because I know he got other videos on. If y'all have anything else that y'all want to know, you know what I'm saying, feel free. Yes.
Oh yeah, RFG Chosen One talking about the same thing as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, everybody that's really on the same frequency are saying the same thing.
The same thing.
The same thing. Well, the only reason why they're not gonna fight against the reason why they're not gonna win against the planet is because once we all wake up, then it's a done deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they scared that once we wake up, because when you wake up a sleeping giant, it's a wrap. We are your titans, per se. Okay? We are your titans. Just John, see, that's right there about the matriarchs of hunt. We had to look at this one.
Mm-hmm.
Can you show that? Can you show that to him, or what you want to do?
A big show to him.
I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is the video she was talking about. If y'all can see
Shout out to the sister Fleurburn.
it, if y'all can't see it, it's called Andromedan. I can't even see it right now. Andromedan.
Andromedan cosmonauts return to Earth. Matriarchy uprising underway.
Please look that up. This is what my lady was showing.
That she
Hit
said we
Big
got.
Sis.
And she said we are the guardians of the galaxy.
Exactly. We are the guardians of the galaxy from day one. That's why they scared to have us wake up, because Bobby Hemmett spoke on that. He said we the Titans, we are the gods, we are all of that. Dr. Delbert Blair spoke on this. Even Dr. York spoke on this. He already said in one of his old lectures when it was called Wake Up, I think it's called Wake Up Call. He said that we are who we are, and that it's going to be a fire. That when the time is up, they're going to be scared to give up the throne, and we're going to have to pretty much take it from them.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to take it from them, because for one, our women need to be on the throne. Then we get our power back. They supposed to be on the throne, and then we get our power back. Yeah, that's exactly. See, all the stuff that we saying is right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. No, thank Brother Miles for that. He's the one that's doing all the sacrificing and talking and letting y'all know what's going on. I heard of Naruto. Naruto is a Japanese anime. That's a pretty good Japanese anime. Yes, we are the crystalline children. We are all the above. Pretty much, look. The Indigo children, Crystal children, Rainbow warriors. No, not homosexual, but Rainbow warriors, okay? Don't get that whole thing misconstrued. The Rainbow warriors were an ancient people that they were talked about in the Hopi prophecy, okay? These people were pretty much star children that evolved, okay? They evolved. And these star children evolved from being human from being human starseed to being what you call angelic. And they were warriors, and they were chosen by different elements as far as like the different nations of the planet. These nations were called the Fire Nation, the Water Nation, the Wind Nation, and the Earth Nation, like the last Airbender. Okay? This is real information. I'm not making this up. These Rainbow Warriors were picked by their different nations to go on a mission. These are star children. So, and they were here to help fix and take care of the earth and help the people of the different nations to come together and start doing everything correctly. But the thing is, in the last Airbender, who was the Avatar, all of us are avatars, but it was this main Avatar in the last Airbender that pretty much was the direct link to the divine, where he or she is going to be transmitting the information to those of the different nations and also the Rainbow Warriors to get things moving. Okay? So I'm letting you know that all of us have this gift. It's not going to be one, but all of us have this gift that we have to do. But on that note, I'm not going to say any more. You know what I'm saying? But please, look that up. They appreciate your dedication, Brother Miles. Thank this brother. And whenever y'all want another live stream, probably holler at the brother. Let him know. Maybe we can put something together to talk about. But this was a great one. So please, feel free to look at it again. We apologize for the camera situations, but we've been like trying to get everything together to give y'all some information, and also we want to try to have a little fun with it. Somebody said Friday stream, how about? Okay. Don't thank us for the time, we thank you. He thanks y'all. Y'all are his subscribers, y'all been following since day one. and somebody needed to be seen in the background. He showed the face and then she hid, so okay. Alright, so we'll let y'all go. I'll say peace, but this is his platform.
All right, y'all. Definitely gonna catch you on the next one, and I definitely will say appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Any last words, young lady?
No, peace, everyone.
Yep, she said peace out, and definitely going to say peace out as well. You know, so get ready for some more videos I'm going to be dropping out tonight. More than likely, going to be about a good like 4 to 5 or 6 videos. So I'm definitely going to be talking more about what's going on around the planet, because it's heating up and it's getting hotter, and you need to be, and it's getting crazy. All right, my love once again. Peace.